Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is BMT coming up again. I, I got to do this one. I got to do this one with y'all. A serious note. Speaking about suffer it out. So let me give y'all my take and tell y'all. When everybody wants to weigh in and talk about, oh well, yeah, maybe now people gonna take lessons. Let me just throw it out to y'all first, and I'm just being very fair. Did anybody take it serious when R. Kelly was doing what he did with the girls? Let me go down the dark side. Did black people take it serious when R. Kelly was ravaging through girls? Or did no? Yeah, they didn't take it serious. Black people don't take things serious until another group steps in to check one of ours. We don't. If you want to do a crime, do it with black people. We don't take things seriously. Not enough. We don't. I know we like to believe we do, but we don't. We don't check our own as we should. We don't check the men. We don't check the women. So, of course, things do not get checked. It's going to take a Becky or a Karen to have to step in. I know y'all like to think, oh, no, well, black women, no, black women can't do it. They can't do it. They didn't have the power to really take it. They didn't have the power to really challenge Bill Cosby. I know y'all like to believe they did, but actually it was a white woman. And not even a good looking white woman. It just was a white woman. I got to be honest. Because we're too far down the septic tank of dysfunction, y'all like sipping the tea, the latest gossip. Y'all like all that gossiping and all that stupid shit. It's gonna take. It's gonna take to the point where how where I guess I mean like but mind you, I still got to get on that Jay-Z and other rappers want to tell the federal courts to stop using. Um, you got to wonder about that. You got to wonder what's the contention of why would Jay-Z be on board for, I guess, stopping the federal court from looking at rap lyrics for murder. It's not the federal court's fault that they are too stupid and y'all put y'all crimes in songs, but you don't want to be upheld by the law. You don't want accountability. But then you have it where to uh, ilk or breed, they start getting killed off. I'm so serious. We're not going to take it serious until we start seeing women from a certain class or group. They start being killed off. Oh, that one has a yellow pad. So let me just turn it around. That's how it works. Nobody, listen, nobody, I don't care. Nobody really cares about Tasha K and Cardi B lawsuit. Mind you, Cardi B being a Latino with money. Only reason why that was a big issue was one that hurt her marketing brand in the music industry. Going around saying that she has, you know, STI and all that stuff, and knowing that it was fraudulent. That was the music industry that was behind um what she did. Tasha K, you went up against the music industry, so you already was stupid for that. You were just dumb. You should have never done that. You should have never done that. But however, y'all do whatever it takes to get views, clicks, whatever, until the best way to check the black man is go get the white man. There's no lies in that. The best way to check a black person, you got to go back in history and go get a white man to go get us straight away. Black people don't like hearing that, but it's just true. You got to go do something like, I don't know, go get a lawyer or go get something old mindset power like the Candyman or some shit and throw it at us, and then all of a sudden, whoa, I can't believe you just snitched, or I can't believe you just did that. We should have handled that as black folks. Nah, fuck that, bro. This is all going to set a precedence for a lot of stuff. I'm telling you right now, when y'all start seeing the right when the right ones start getting involved, and I'm sorry, you gotta get the right. See, when y'all start messing with the right people's money, that's when people will start caring. That's when people will start caring. I just gotta be honest with you. People, people ain't gonna stop sipping the tea. They ain't gonna stop gossiping. We like to believe they will, but they're not. We like we like to believe they will, but they're not. We like to believe that they're gonna have enough sense to stop, but they're not, because it's gonna be looked at as. I'm gonna be for real, man. If that was the case, and this is why I challenge that, right? Why didn't Dwayne Wade sue? Okay? Why didn't Jada Smith sue? We can name a lot of black people that have been slandered and dragged by black social media for false stuff, but never really did anything. I want more people to start getting the crap kicked out of them. I want people to start feeling it. I want it to be put into law. When you put out certain slanderous or black or messed up misinformation about people, yeah, all they got to do is be able to pull it up, and they can just come get you. But then I know you're gonna have somebody gonna say, "Well, we're good. What happened to freedom of speech?" Hey, statute of limitation ain't up. You're right about that, Jay. Oh, you're so right about that. Statute of limitations ain't never up. The monetization dollars are still going through, and people are still making money off of other people's names. And so I'm like, if you can make money off of my name and put out information about my child, put information about my family, put information about that, why should I not be compensated? Why should I not be compensated for anything like that? That sounds fair to me. Let me make sure I'm sharing this thing properly. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm sharing. Okay. And so people don't like that, especially people that like making notable mention off of pain and suffering. People that like posting people's children, whereabouts of jobs or schools or stuff. See, that's too much. That'd be too much. See, it ain't gonna change until sorry, a little Becky or Karen, some horrible thing, God forbid, whoever that soul is, something happens to them, and then after that, we're gonna have a whole group of moms or some people step in and say, "Oh, so this is how these people get down. This is what they like to do." Okay, so when they start suing, the big corp, right? This big corporation have to step in. Then big corporation gonna be like, "All right, so what we need to do, we need to stop this," and then that's how it's gonna happen. Somebody's child or loved one has to have it where they die on the altar, where the example of how dangerous it gets actually happens. Notably, it's going to probably be a Becky or a Karen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something of that nature. And then they're going to be able to track back because, mind you, you see how Facebook is when it comes to that of the notable mention of doing certain acts on Facebook. You get what I'm saying? You can't do certain things on Facebook because of the initial intel. That's why they don't read. They don't read certain letters of people who do horrific things like kill people or do things anymore because they understand how it incites more people to follow down that road. How these sipping the teas incite more people to want to drink that tea of toxic disdain and putting out people's information. That's what that's what I'm saying. You gotta go get the almighty Karen force. You gotta go get Becky Assimilation Avenger Squad. You gotta go get one of them to check the tea brigade. You gotta go get them. You gotta get rid of them. You gotta go get them. That's the only way we can honestly have peace amongst the land. So that's why I get people think that the Cardi B and the Tasha K thing. Yes, it is a starting. It is a starting point. It is. However, it's not going to be taken seriously until somebody is either sexually assaulted, a serial killer, or some kind of thing uses uses the mechanism of social media to go about doing what they do. And when that all happens, right, or when we get enough of something of death, then they're going to be like, oh, snap. But see, notice now, Facebook had to change up on a lot of things on what you can put on Facebook because they lost enough lives. No. See, things have happened, but see, they haven't stopped and cracked down on the doxing thing. There's a difference. Like, I don't think people understand what doxing does or can do. Okay? When you can show somebody's living address, right, without their permission, you don't know if you don't know if their child stays there or whatever kind of thing. And people are going to always say, well, I should have a right to do that. See, always got to have accountability. If I was in the police department and I was using the police server, right, to look up Queen's information for my own personal gain, is that not an issue? Is that not a problem? See what I'm saying? If I worked at a hospital, you see, certain people are held to certain accountability and responsibility when they're in certain positions. Why is it that we cannot hold content creators? Mind you, you're making content on somebody's life. Why is it that we cannot hold them to the same utmost standard? You see, this is why I actually have the sentiment of respect for other countries where you put out the wrong information, you might get that knock at the door with a machete. That might be your hand or probably your head. But they're like, oh, okay, so you want to put out that? I hope to God you can make it to that goddamn favela faster than I can get to you. We got this problem. People do not want accountability for their actions. You do not want to be able to take that. Tasha K had to learn that the hard way of accountability for actions. She will never, just being honest, she will not recoup from that. Y'all mom say goodbye to Tasha K. Ain't no amount of YouTube dollars. But if that judge deads off her channel, holy crap. What life skill does Tasha K have other than gossiping? You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So I want people, not just black people, I want anybody. You put out certain information, then guess what? You need to be touched. If you can't verify it, and definitely if it's damaging, you don't understand that of the consequences of that. See, I get it if you're just reporting on something. And see, the thing about it is when it comes to the news, right? Let's say the news put out a wrong information, right? Certain people have to answer up for that. Just being honest, man. Certain people have to be held and brought before that of the altar, the tabernacle. Ooh, I don't want to go too far. Go back up. I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Black people, we really don't start taking stuff seriously until somebody of another group starts slapping us around. And people gonna say, "Oh man, so BMT, you're for the white man." No, I'm just for goddamn justice. Yeah, that's why we have to say allegedly. Shout out to Jay for putting us on to that. You better start to listen. And then when you do the allegedly, hell, watch what they say. Watch what they say on radio shows when they say certain stuff. They make sure that they stop off with allegedly. They make sure that they stop off with allegedly. And actually, be fair, they actually slowed down with doing that. Because a lot of them started dealing with consequences of those record labels or those settlement of lawsuits. A lot of people don't like talking about that. But oh, y'all thought y'all like the rate. See, the thing about it is, they get y'all saying, "Well, I can do the latest gossip and tea," but see, I wanted to where somebody puts their foot on your chest. I like to bring up people because of their sexual preference, their gender, lifestyle, how they live, X, Y, and Z. Okay, then, but you should be able to be touched. Have to go full circle. When I speak about something, I have to own what I say. That's why. That's why on my channel we never speak about something that we don't either have experience in or we don't know. That's why we go check 2 and 3 and 4 news sources to make sure, okay, this is it. Or if it came out of that direct source's mouth from them. If something does happen, we need to at least have that to stand on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And we've had it where people have knocked on the door and said, hey, y'all said this. Whoa, before you come at us, make sure you check this news. And they have. And you know what they said? Fair enough, BMT. Fair enough, BMT crew. You have a valid point. Y'all got to make sure certain things, people can be held to a liable and just baby, that baby get happy just to make it just by jumping. Got to be held to accountability. Saying, I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess it's gonna take that. It's gonna take that of somebody is going to have to lose something more drastically. And when I say something, I mean that of life. Like it's gonna take that. No, it's gonna take that of I don't know, man. Maybe like, see, it's gonna go there to where I don't want it to be that where a woman or a child has to die. Men, I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of men be throwing their lives to the wind. Unless, let me tell you, the stepping stones of when social media will take it serious. A baby is killed. A woman is maliciously sexually assaulted and killed. LGBTQ man is killed, or they start able to prove that it's tied in to them being assaulted, or they're finding sex rings being tied in with social media that they're using to go traffic children and women and men. No. That won't stop anything amongst black people. It won't stop it when you have it. Whereas to if the right person, that's why I said you need the Becky Avenger assimilation group or the Karens or the Karen gang. They have to step in. Nobody cares when minorities get into it online and sue each other. If y'all do sue each other, that's foreign language for y'all. Because they know most majority of minorities don't have the power to sue. I'm sorry. Suing is a white man's lane for the most part. Not the hanging fruit Negroes. I'm sorry. Y'all believe in the streets suing. Y'all don't believe in, see, this is why it's different. Whereas to you say something about me, you'll hear from my lawyer. Not from me. You'll hear from my lawyer. When it affects a brand, this is why I don't go around with people when they go around saying, oh, Riri has, all right, cool. Let us start messing up with that Riri billionaire money. Y'all won't be the ones to hear from that brand. When it starts hurting somebody's wallet, but see, it has to be the right accumulation of the storm versus let it step into the realm of somebody dying. Again, black people, as many of y'all have died, as many people have been shot, killed, and all kind of stuff has happened because of Facebook and MySpace. Y'all can't say y'all were the catalyst to getting starting the stuff. No. It was a Karen. It's always look ye not for the Savior. Jesus must have been a woman. Because that's the only second coming that is happening. Look who's calling out Facebook, a Karen. Look who's calling out Disney, a Karen. Look who's called out goddamn MySpace, the Karens. Like, I'm sorry, they got a track record of just calling out and blowing up stuff. I don't know what we were thinking when we put them on the goddamn boat and brought them to America, but goddamn it, they're here. So I have to just wait it out until Karen Force is back over here and they do their rounds. Say, hey, what are you Negroes doing? What are y'all doing? What do you mean? What are you doing? Are you doing a YouTube video doxing where I work? Oh my God, you are. I'll fix your ass. I'm sorry. I get it that y'all saying black women are getting a protective class, but see, y'all just not there yet. We have to wait until enough blood has been spilt. And then they can actually track it to, do you see now how dangerous this is getting? Y'all can say it's not going to happen. Okay. You can't put certain stuff on World Star anymore. Because after enough people have been killed, deaded, or whatever, after a while, the system had to step in. Black people didn't think enough, like, hey man, maybe we should cool off from that. Nope. The system had to step in. MySpace, watching those complex, we all love them videos being uploaded of them groups of gangs of kids beating on each other. But let it have been the wrong child that had got beaten on. Lawsuits. So this happening, y'all, people ain't gonna learn. Y'all sipping the tea, men and women. Y'all boss up bussy people. Y'all gonna keep doing what y'all do. Keep on. Keep on. I, BMT, encourage you to keep on. But don't be a coward and take it down after you done put it up there. Leave it up there. Leave up your shrine. I want you to challenge the goddess herself. Because when you knock on the right one, understand, you want to know why OnlyFans got changed? Because the girl who used to work at Disney, she got mad with OnlyFans and went after them. OnlyFans got changed that same week. Again, who got Bill Cosby? I thought it was goddamn Dorothy from goddamn Golden Girls, but it wasn't. R. Kelly was smart. He only went after black girls. R. Kelly went after black girls. Had he changed and went after white children, his ass would have been gone a long time ago. Been gone a long time ago. See, there's a difference. I tell y'all, the serial people know where to go play and bump in the night. They come here. They know to come here because nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. But let them mess with the right group, right agency. See, right now, y'all think that, well, I mean, you could say something. I mean, it's only so long before black women get an agency. They're going to probably get their agency. So they'll get theirs. Nobody's worried about black men. Y'all, black men, we don't got no agency. We don't got no agency. Your best agency is probably if you have the money or the capital. And I mean, it's kind of hard to take something serious unless you have a profession and it's slandering after your brand or business. However, other groups do have certain agencies, and they can and they will. They can and they will. Y'all know what to say about y'all know what y'all better not say about the little hat people, but they have an agency. They have a coalition. They have a force. What about agency? Gays. See, certain coalition forces already have it set up where if you come at them a certain type of way, Google steps in because they have had a track record of certain things happening to them. And they don't take it to, let me just go make a video, reply back. No. They go get lawyers. They go get lawyers and they start building up the case. Show why this is damaging to their brand. Black people, y'all like to make, we like entertain. We like to be entertained. Well, I'll see you guys later. It's just my thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm just being honest. Prove me wrong in the comments. Say what you say. You can't hit dislike because the government got rid of the dislike button for YouTube, so you can't hit dislike. And you can put what you want in the comments. It might be negative, but it could just get slapped down. See what happens when certain people deal with online bullying and stuff, and enough of their children get the conglomerate changes that